It's time to dust off some of the stuff that we have collected in our desks.
Keep it or dump it, bro.
Okay, so we're going to play Keep It or Dump It. Can you play that sounder for me one more time here?
Keep it or dump it, bro.
Okay, we are going to play Keep It or Dump It, bro. Now, Mraz, you might remember this from Mid-Major Mothership 2013. This is our first year here at CBS Sports Radio, and this was when we were doing overnights. And we had Detroit University join us here on the show, the coach of Detroit University. And they were so pleased that we gave them national love. They were so thankful. They sent us a bunch of goodies. So they sent us one of their jerseys. I'm holding this up right now at watchda.com. You remember this? They sent us these jerseys, you, and Kenny Brock?
That was great. If I remember correctly, wasn't the coach the father of a player who's pretty good now in the NBA?
I believe that was Ray McCollum, if I'm not
mistaken.
mistaken.
So C.J. McCollum.
I think it was Ray McCollum. So how about this? This is a cool jersey. I also, from that year, for some reason, have the holly on it. Okay.
So we never took down the Christmas decoration.
Exactly right. Here is Peanuts Good Grief Cafe Hot Chocolate. It is blue. This was a gift from one of our listeners for Christmas, okay, that they sent us.
It was in a big gift package, if you will, and all the other stuff went, and I think this has been sitting here for 2 years.
Yeah, it could have been. And so I always wanted to try it, like it would be a pretty cool taste test, but we can't try this in August, or maybe we can. Do we keep blue Peanuts hot chocolate? Blue hot chocolate sounds disgusting.
It sounded disgusting 2 years ago, and I would imagine if it didn't go bad, it probably should have gone bad.
Well, does sealed hot chocolate go bad? A bobblehead, a Bill Haas golfer bobblehead, okay? Bill Haas.
Who?
Now, Heller, you've just hosted the PGA Championship over the weekend. Did you have to do a lot of Bill Haas analysis?
No, very little Bill Haas analysis. Oh, that bobblehead doll. I mean, that's kind of nice. The Titleist hat, that's kind of nice.
And now it brings us to the Ryan Howard big head.
Are you kidding me?
You can watch this at watchda.com.
On PTI?
I went to Ryan Howard's final game at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia, and this is what they were giving out, a big head cutout that you can kind of hold in front of you from Ryan Howard. Do we keep it or dump it, bro?
That's a big keep.
That's a big keep?
You have to. He hasn't smiled in like 5 years.
That's right.
That's when you have to keep.
The student newspaper of SUNY Old Westbury, which is Mraz's alma mater. And there was actually, this is from last fall, so about a year ago. And in this, there is a full-page article, not even joking. Campus News, playing catch-up with alumni Sean Mraz. This is a full-page column that I wanted to keep in frame, basically, because the student newspaper wrote up an entire piece on catching up with Mraz. He's a freaking pop culture phenomenon.
As a pop culture phenomenon like myself.
Syracuse has never called me to do catching up with DA. This is a vanilla scent that you spray in the bathroom before you go. It smells pretty good.
It is. Oh. As you spray it into the microphone.
What do you think? Where did you get this?
I believe it was given to me for Christmas, and I kept it here because I didn't want to be targeted. However, I haven't
targeted.
Well, I didn't want to walk out of the bathroom and go, "Oh, come on, Mraz."
Are you kidding me?
The problem I've had with Poopery as a company is it's spray before you go, and if you got to go, you got to make quick time of it. You don't have time to lay down the groundwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
If it was post-spray, I'd be all about it. I'm fine with dumping the spray because it's aligned to spray before you go.
You like this T-shirt, the Body Bilotti?
I like it. I say keep it. It helps promote a good guy.
Yeah, I like it too. I got to figure out a way to shrink it a little bit. Maybe I'll just wash it 3,000 times.
Or tie it in the back. Do that little tie over, a girl would do with like a big jersey.
Yeah, that'll make me look really good. We're keeping the Gresh Show T-shirt. What do we do about a book by C.C. Sabathia, which is a baseball Christmas book of poems called C.C. Kloss?
Are your nipples frozen?
This is a Christmas book of poems by C.C. Sabathia, which he has nicknamed himself C.C. Kloss. I mean, look at this. Here's C.C. in a Santa Claus cap with George Steinbrenner walking into his house.
That's incredible. That's unbelievable.
This
The
is
artwork
so bad.
Wow. If CeCe didn't get hurt for the 10th straight year, I'd say keep it. But since he's on the DL again, I'm going to dump his book.
The art is amazing. I mean, look, here's George Steinbrenner making presents in the North Pole. These are classic buttons for the 1986 New York Mets World Series. One says, "Make the dream work." One is Strawberry, Gary Carter, Darryl Gooden, and Keith Hernandez. These are buttons. Now, I believe these are reprinted buttons from when they celebrated the 30th anniversary last summer of the championship.
Oh, boy.
What do we do with the Slim Jim acrylic backboard mini basketball hoop?
This has a soft place in everybody's heart here.
Yeah.
I think you have to keep it.
I'm holding this up at watchda.com so you can check out all of the items at watchda.com, and that's also mobile friendly. I don't know, man. I mean, this is a heavy duty thing, but there's no place to put it in the new newsroom.
Yeah, but you almost have to find it somewhere. That is the only thing that has kept Jay Berman either employed or sane here is
That's
that
true.
In between updates he could shoot a couple free throws. But the balls have all flattened. We need new balls for that thing. I think you have to keep it somehow, but I don't know where.
I don't think there's any space to keep it. I say dump it.
I think you can hang it from a cubicle, the new cubicle.
They're not going to let us play basketball in that new newsroom. Mraz had stored in the desk an overflowing bag of Chipotle utensils. I didn't even know they were there. I would have gone in there. I mean, look at all.
Do you know how often I'm looking for a spoon or a fork for something I'm eating? It's 5 a.m.
There is literally 55 Chipotle forks. What, you never use the fork and you always get it?
Well, because there was a period of time here at CBS Sports where we were running out of forks in the cafeteria, so I took a bunch, stole a bunch from Chipotle, and put them away. But the moment I stored them, we stopped having the forkless problem, so that's my secret stash.
There is so many forks in this bag. Now, here is something that's very sentimental to me. This is a picture that I put up in my cubicle the second month that we were in the studio. This is from spring training of 2013, okay? And this is David Wright looking at something hideous on the field and kind of turning away. I put a picture of Mraz's gut right next to it, okay? And
either that or the Stanley Cup that Mraz has filled with taco dip.
And then the caption is David Wright yelling, "Oh, God, look at Mraz's stomach," because this was actually before Mraz was nicknamed Mraz.
Wow, so that's real sentimental. We should actually take that, and now we'll add on a picture of my gut now and see how it sizes up in comparison.
Look at that gut pouring over the belt line.
Is that doctored in any way, or is that a real picture?
No, that's a real picture.
All natural.
That was his original gut when we started. So it's hard for me to give this up, even though it's tattered and ratty and old. I mean, this is a real piece of DA show lore.
I think that has to stay.
And maybe motivation, Mraz, for, you know, I don't know.
I'll put my gut on your desk right now. I'll show you it's smaller.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, guys. How about my plant? I really like this plant.
Not even room left in the dump it section now.
How about my framed hard plastic football and baseball cards? One of Tim Tebow, one of Brandon Weeden. This was given to us from a listener.
Both lightning rods of the show. That's a listener who was listening to the show.
Yeah.
I don't think you could disrespect to throw it out. I think it keeps.
I keep it.
Okay. We also have a series of T-shirts here, but we got to get to the epic fail here soon. What do we think about the New York Cosmos 2015 Spring Championship banner?
Forget dumping it. I want you to rip that thing to shreds, light it on fire, and stomp the fire out. Nobody cares about the Cosmos. Dump that.
This is an angry Schwartz rant from you.
Hey, I'm Peter Schwartz.
Cosmos country, not in here.
Okay, tossing it.
I'll help set it on fire.